Chapter 6. Turn off the TV, turn off notifications. Every day the financial news speaks loudly. Markets are crashing. Markets are booming. Experts predict danger. Experts predict opportunity. The news feels important. It feels urgent. It feels necessary to watch. But for investors, it is often harmful. Why news exists? News channels have a job. Their job is not to make you wealthy. Their job is to keep your attention. Calm information does not attract viewers. Exciting information does. So the news focuses on fear and excitement. They show dramatic headlines. They invite confident experts. They create a feeling that you must act now. But real investing rarely requires immediate action. Predictions and reality. Every day someone predicts the market. Some predict crashes. Some predict rallies. Someone is always speaking. But here is the truth. Nobody consistently predicts the market correctly. If prediction worked reliably, those people would quietly become the richest investors. They would not spend their time on television. The future of the market depends on millions of decisions across the world. No single person can accurately forecast it again and again. The emotional trap. When you watch financial news often, you feel pressure. You feel you must do something. You buy quickly. You sell quickly. You change your plan. Your long-term strategy disappears. You start following opinions instead of principles. This is dangerous. Because investing success does not come from reacting. It comes from consistency, notifications and fear. Today the news does not only come from television. It comes from phones. Notifications appear. Market drops. Breaking news. Urgent update. Your brain reacts immediately. You open the app. You check prices. You feel worry. Soon your mind connects investing with stress. And stressed investors make poor decisions. What a good investor does. A good investor builds a simple plan. Then follows it for years. He does not react to daily headlines. He understands something important. Businesses grow through work, production, and customers. Not through news reports. Short-term news rarely changes long-term value. So he ignores most noise. He checks occasionally. He adjusts rarely. And he stays calm. Turning off financial noise is not ignorance. It is discipline. You are not avoiding information. You are avoiding distraction. Because wealth grows quietly, while noise shouts loudly. The investor who listens to silence often hears success first. Chapter 7. Why market crashes are good news. Most investors fear one thing more than anything else. A market crash. When prices suddenly fall, people panic. They check their accounts again and again. They feel they are losing everything. Some cannot sleep. Some quickly sell their investments. They believe they are protecting their money. But often, they are doing the opposite. The nature of the market. The stock market does not move only upward. It rises. It falls. It rises again. This pattern has existed for more than 100 years. Crashes are not rare accidents. They are normal events. Every strong market growth in history included temporary declines. Sometimes small. Sometimes large. But always temporary. Why prices fall? Markets fall for many reasons. Economic problems. Political uncertainty. War. Pandemics. Fear spreads quickly. Investors sell to feel safe. Prices drop rapidly. But something important continues quietly. Businesses still operate. Factories still produce. People still buy food, clothes, and services. Companies continue earning profit over time. So while prices fall fast, real value changes slowly. The common mistake. During a crash, many investors think, I will sell now and buy later when things improve. It sounds logical, but it rarely works. Because nobody knows the exact bottom. Prices may recover quickly. Often the strongest growth days happen soon after the worst declines. Investors who sold out of fear miss the recovery. And missing just a few strong days can greatly reduce long-term returns. A different view. A calm investor sees crashes differently. He sees lower prices. Imagine your favorite store announces a sale. Everything is cheaper. You feel happy. You buy more. In the stock market, a crash is also a sale. You can buy ownership in good businesses at lower prices. Instead of fear, it can become opportunity. Patience creates advantage. A long-term investor expects declines. He prepares mentally. He knows the market will recover, even if it takes time. He continues investing regularly. He does not panic. He does not stop his plan. And because of this, he often benefits the most. While others run away, he stays. While others sell, he buys. Time rewards his patience. Emotional strength. Successful investing is not about predicting the future. It is about controlling reactions. Anyone can stay calm when markets rise. But true investors stay calm when markets fall. Crashes test behavior, not intelligence. If you remain patient, declines become part of your success. Because every past crash in history was followed by recovery. And those who continued investing moved closer to financial freedom. A falling market feels like danger. But often, it is the moment long-term investors quietly move ahead. Chapter 8: Protecting Yourself as an Investor. Many people feel confused about investing. So they decide to ask a professional for help. This seems reasonable. You go to a financial advisor. You trust their knowledge. You believe they will guide you toward wealth. Sometimes this works well. But sometimes, it creates a hidden problem. The hidden cost. Imagine you invest your money. Your investments grow slowly each year. You feel satisfied. But something small happens in the background. Every year a fee is taken. Maybe 1%. Maybe 2%. It sounds small. Almost unimportant. But over many years, this small percentage becomes very large. Because fees do not reduce once. They reduce every year. And they reduce your future growth. The more your money grows, the more fees grow. Slowly, they eat a large part of your wealth. Why this happens? Many financial companies earn money from managing your investments. This means their income depends on your account staying with them, not necessarily on your returns. Some advisors sincerely want to help, but the system itself has incentives. Some products give higher commission, so they are recommended more often. Not always because they are best for you, but because they are profitable for the company. This is not always dishonest, but it can create a conflict. Active vs simple investing. Some advisors frequently change investments. They buy and sell often. They promise to beat the market. This sounds attractive. But research shows something important. Over long periods, most active strategies do not outperform simple market investing. Yet they usually cost more. So investors pay higher fees for results that are often lower. How to stay safe? A careful investor asks questions. What are the fees? Are they clear? Are they low? Does the advisor benefit when you trade more? Or when you succeed more? Transparency matters. Transparency matters. Simple products with low costs often perform better in the long run. Because less money leaves your account. More money stays invested. And compounding works better. Your responsibility. Even if someone manages your money, it is still your responsibility. You do not need to become an expert. But you need basic understanding. You should know what you own, why you own it, and how much it costs. Blind trust can be expensive. Informed trust can be powerful. Protecting your investments is not complicated. It requires awareness, low fees, clear plans, and patience. Because building wealth is not only about earning returns. It is also about keeping them. Chapter 9: Growing Your Wealth, and the final message. Now we reach the final step. You already learned why people lose money, why chasing the perfect stock fails, how businesses pay profits, why patience matters, why crashes are normal, and why fees can quietly reduce wealth. Now we answer the most important question. How does a normal person actually build wealth? Not a genius. Not a trader. Just an ordinary person. The simple plan. Wealth does not require complex strategies. It requires a simple system. First, save money regularly. Not once. Not occasionally. Regularly. Even a small amount matters. Because the habit is more powerful than the amount. Second, invest that money. Do not leave it sleeping in a bank account for many years. Money that does not work, does not grow. When you invest, your money begins working for you. Businesses produce goods. Employees work. Customers pay. And a tiny part of all that activity benefits you. Consistency beats timing. Many people wait. They say, I will invest when the market is safer. I will start when prices fall. I will start when I earn more. But time keeps moving. Years pass quickly. The best investors are not those who choose the perfect moment. They are those who simply begin and continue. Investing regularly matters more than investing perfectly. The power of time. Time is the true partner of an investor. In the beginning, growth looks slow. Very slow. Sometimes it feels nothing is happening. But compounding is quiet. It works in the background. Years later, the growth becomes visible. Then faster. Then surprising. Wealth does not arrive suddenly. It arrives gradually. And then it feels sudden. Behavior is everything. The greatest advantage is not intelligence. It is behavior. A successful investor stays calm during drops, ignores noise, keeps costs low, continues investing, and remains patient. Simple actions, repeated for many years. This is the real secret. Not prediction. Not luck. Consistency. Financial freedom. Financial freedom does not mean luxury. It means peace. It means choice. Choice to rest. Choice to help family. Choice to take opportunities. Choice to live without constant worry about money. Wealth gives time. And time is life. Final outro. You have now finished this journey. You did not learn how to get rich quickly. You learned something better. How ordinary people quietly become wealthy. The market will rise. The market will fall. News will shout. People will panic. But you now understand. Wealth is built slowly. Calmly. Patiently. Start small. Stay consistent. Trust time. And let your money work while you live your life. Thank you for listening. Your journey as an investor begins today.